Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Uh, when I started thinking through this bill, I was not opposed to the idea of regulating and legalizing marijuana and cannabis because all I read and all I heard was that done properly, it would protect our kids. Done properly, it would safeguard our communities. And done properly, it might bring in some revenues. However, as I went through this nearly 300-page bill and regulation, proposed regulation, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed that this bill doesn't achieve what we need to do to properly regulate this dangerous or this addictive product. This regulation, as my colleague from New Canaan pointed out, will hurt our kids the way it is being written. It could lead to brain damage, psychosis, and a lot of suffering. Mr. Speaker, in my opinion, we're making a big gamble. We're playing a big gamble here. There are not enough protections to protect our kids. This bill will not safeguard our communities. The good representative from Stonington and North Stonington pointed this out very well, especially when it comes to public safety. I don't think, in good faith, after going through this bill, one can say we're doing enough to make sure that increased use will not lead to more road accidents, more DUIs, and possibly even more casualties. This bill could bring in revenues, much needed revenues. But the way this is being done, I think we're leaving most of the revenues on the table. It's going to create lucrative businesses out there, and it's very clear in the discussions which we are overhearing or underhearing or in the back rooms here or through the grapevine here that we are not doing this the right way. There's going to be a scramble for licenses. There is going to be a scramble to be able to get a piece of the business. These rules will invite corruption. They will lead to substantive loss of revenues to the state, and this is the wrong way to do it. The labor aspect of the business, as a good representative earlier pointed out, is unconstitutional and will lead to a larger black market. Now, I wanted to see a good way to regulate this so that we could protect, so that we could safeguard our communities. But however, I'm disappointed that this bill will do none of that and will actually harm our communities and put our kids in harm's way. Hence, I intend to vote against this bill.